unfulfilled heart, empty heart, lonely heart. Owner of a lonely heart, the song says, right? And we do a lot of things out of the lack of the heart's chi being fulfilled. So we're going to focus on the spiritual techniques of how to regrow the heart. We've all had heartbreak, I'm sure. One form or another. Our kids, our friends. Ain't never seen that.
See about that. Pull that out the
So it's important to know how to regenerate the heart. And the heart is a key point to spiritual development. It's actually a transition point from animal to divine, is the heart. But before we begin, of course, we shall call the Egun, the ancestors, to witness our work. I ask you to rise in honor of your ancestors. As we tune into our strength, grandma and grandpa, struggling along, surviving, making it happen. So we call that strength back. Ibashe Oloduma. Ibashe, Supreme Being. Ibashe Bobo Arisha. We praise the angels of Africa. Ibashe Bobo Egu Umbelese Oloduma. We praise the divine ancestors who sat at the feet of God while on earth. Ibashe Eshu. Eshu Eshu. We praise the trickster that he may trick us into enlightenment. Ibashe Oya. 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 We praise the woman of winds that she blow us to heaven. Ibashe to all the priests and priestesses of Africa who preserve the rights and the mysteries of the African. Ibashe to all the Africans buried in Mother Africa. May your bones continue to nourish the ancient land. Ibashe to all the Egun who were ripped from Mother Africa by those who wished us ill. We do not forget you. Ibashe to all the Egun who were placed in the hulls of those wicked, wicked ships, tortured and brutalized, to come build a new world for someone else. We do not forget you. Ibashe to the Egun whose bones sit at the bottom of Olokun, the goddess of the seas. May your bones rise forth, Ashe, and remind your children, Ashe, of the journey that we've come through and why we are here, Ashe. Ibashe to all the ancestors of the diaspora. May you remind us that we are all one people, Ashe. Ibashe to all the Africans who built this country. Those who labored and toiled, who were hanged from strange fruit trees. Those who were tortured and brutalized to build this land. May you not be forgotten, may your work not be for naught. Ibashe to our beloved Native American ancestors. We do love you. We do not forget you. We hear your drumbeat and your songs to Mother Earth in our hearts, Ashe. May the whole world hear them again, Ashe. And may your people come back to life. Ibashe to those ancestors, to those in this room, Ashe. I give honor to your ancestors for bringing you forth in divine light. We know your journey was hard to get here. You had to be strong and tough to survive this system. Our so-called neighbors here of the lighter complexion. It took strength for you to get here. I give thanks to your ancestors, truly. Ibashe, to the ancestors I ask and I beg the ancestors to bring discipline upon their children. To teach us hard work and labor, that nothing is free, there's no free lunch of any kind. Not on earth, not in heaven, and not in the heart. All things take work. May the work be fun, divine, and eternal. May the ancestors teach what I cannot teach, reveal what I cannot reveal, and show you what I cannot show you. Peace to the village. May we have love, kindness, compassion, and forgiveness amongst ourselves. Ashe and Egun. Remove pettiness from our hearts. Ashe. Ashe. Thank you, Ashe. Welcome one and all. We're going to move right into the work. Because it's kind of, you're getting up high in the pyramid now. It's kind of getting the distance you're seeing down there. So we must get to work immediately. Last week we discussed that you're part of a bigger picture. You're not just some person in some vacuum, but you're part of a divine plan. You see? And the Africans designed our cultures to fulfill a divine plan on earth. We knew Supreme Being had a will for his creation. We formed societies to reflect and embody that will. Unlike other societies which reflect, we're the two gods of this country. I gave you the names of the gods that rule this country. What are their names? Know their names.
Profito and Manche.
Very close. Prophetos and Mechanos. In that order. Prophetos is the, you know, the dark Star Wars, the Emperor. That's Prophetos. Darth Vader is Mechanos. He bows before the evil Emperor. Okay? All things are done in the name of money. We were enslaved for money. We were freed for money. You know that? You were freed because it was economically unfeasible for you to be angry at this system. You couldn't be good workers, you see. So we freed you. So don't be fooled. Whenever you're in a country or land, know the gods of that land. And you'll survive much better. So, the goal of all this work is to take you where? Home. Where is home? The village? Oh. It's a very African answer, actually. In some African mythologies, it's called the Great Village. The true home. Which is, we said last week, exactly, the void. The nothing allness. Right? Because when you're in that state of spirit, you can become anything. Rich, powerful, magical, successful, if you wish. But if you can't reach there, you're locked into your own ego and your own history. So you must transcend to the void and come back to time and space. So all of our work builds you back to the void. Today we go to the heart of the matter. Here are some data on the heart from a spiritual perspective. In Africa, I'll say, you may have seen Egyptian glyphs for the women. The dresses of ancient Egyptian women often showed the breast revealed. They walked around that way. Several ancient Africans did the same thing. There's a reason for that. It wasn't sexual. It was two things. One, the female is the source of divine nourishment. And her memories are in line with her heart. The source of nourishment is love. And women are supreme at the giving of love. That's why they were chosen to have babies and not males. You see? So the heart mysteries, the heart temples, were the woman's mysteries. And we all know without love, why bother? Why go through all this mess? If you have no one to love through it all, to be with you through it all, to care for you through it all, what's the point? Just see it. Right? Without that love, you would look for it anyway. Because it's God's will, you have it. You look for it in marijuana, the evil herb, alcohol, hypersexual activity, crazy berserker behavior. You're looking for fulfillment. Huh? Well, it's right here. That's where you'll find the well. Ashi. So, the heart. We discussed before the Trinity of head, heart, and body, right? The three pure ones. Heaven, humanity, and earth. Mind, emotions, and body. All in link. Right? You recall all that? Head becomes fulfilled when it's filled with divine knowledge. You must actually see the heavenly spheres, see the heavenly kingdoms. When you see it, your head is at peace, we say. What can bother you? You've seen the kingdoms of heaven. You know they're there, you'll go there one day. So what are you going to be frightened about? Death can't frighten you, poverty can't frighten you, accidents can't frighten you. You've seen the reality. The heart is fulfilled when you are humane. Somebody once asked me, how do you become divine? I said, be very humane. The more humane you are, the more godly you become. The more compassionate, forgiving, understanding, kind, temperate, the more like God you become, or a holy person. And thirdly, body. The body is at peace when you've done proper diet and exercises. Your body's at peace. Okay? Your heart's at peace when you've been humane to others. To nature, to animals, to your enemies. You see? To those whom you love. By the way, you must love your enemy. Now let's be clear what love means then, in that context. If it's hard for you to love your enemy, that's okay. If you can't get to that point, because we love our enemies in heaven, even while we crush their skulls. Why do you beat your child's behind?
Out of love.
Out of love. You're whooping. Ow, ow, ow. This hurts me more than it hurts you. I love you. You'll learn when you're a parent yourself. So love is not wimpy or just frail. Huh? It can be very tough. So sometimes you might have to pop someone out of love to wake them up. You might have to go to the front of a bus to sit. That's a form of love for all of us, right? And I'll leave it at that. I won't get you revolutionary today. This is the heart. Now, your heart spiritually, well, you know it's red biophysically, right? It's got blood. Blue on the inside until oxygen hits, it becomes red. But we'll say red. You have your physical hearts, which we call, in Yoruba, your okan. Okan. Then there's what's called a spiritual heart. We have two words for it. Emi and Egbe. Emi means breath. Egbe means posse, your group, your astral helpers. The left side of the heart, spiritually speaking, which is centered in the middle of the chest, the thymus gland, is red. Its spirit is red. The right side of the spiritual heart has a green ray that nourishes it. The heart center is red, a deep ruby red. The core is white. Who's heard of Shango? Or Haru, the Egyptian Shango? Who knows the colors of Shango? Or Haru? Red and white. In Egypt, the crowns of the kings were the red crown of the north and the white crown of the south. Because to rule, you must have a great heart. Great love for the people and have a lion's heart at the same time. Red and white. Red symbolizes the passion part of the heart. The heart's capacity of passion. White is the purity that resides deep in the heart center. You must have both crowns on, red and white. You can't be all passionate and have no purity. That's an animal. You can't be simply pure and have no passion. That's a robot. That's a bore. Now, the heart is, by nature, positive charge, electrical. It likes to send force out from it. The kidneys in the body are magnetic. They like to absorb energy. Now, for females, the heart sends forth. It's more, the word is yang. More expansive. The genitals in females are more receptive and magnetic. In males, it is reversed. For men, the heart is yin, receptive, The sexual organs are more push. It's obvious, right? The very biology tells you how the energy moves, right? What this means is that females love to give love. Men have a great desire to receive it. Men love to give sex. Women have a desire to receive. You give me love, I give you sex. Women are more evolved in the heart. Men are more evolved in the genitals. This is no news, right? No news to anyone. I don't think. But the key is what? Purity of heart. And purity of sex. Because sex can be a weapon, right? I will control you, dominate you, show you who's boss, keep you under my foot, be cold and frigid, deny you. That's not righteous. Or the heart can be impure. I will give you love, nourishment, caring, as long as you pay the rent, and you Mac Daddy me, and you do what I need, That's contingent. So you see, a lot of us have lost the red to white. And that's why a lot of us are divorcing. And lonely, by ourselves. But what you project, you will receive. And the goal today is to have you project white and red. Passion that is pure, and pure passion. See? So, how do you open the heart? One quick way is just to massage your sternum. Just do that. Take your thumb, massage the middle of your chest. Notice if it's tight or if there's pain there. Just notice. You're going to press your thumb gently into the thymus. Any pain or like twinges or aches? If so, this means your heart needs to be nourished. Whenever you're feeling like you've lost heart, simply massage the center. Very gently, very tenderly. And it will loosen up the negative emotions. It's a wonderful exercise for couples to do. Each partner massages the thymus of the other. And it just releases bad emotions, bad feelings. That always happens, right? Bad feelings. The disciplines of our heart center. Joy opens the heart. You must have joy. Right? And that's why we're not monks in Africa. We don't believe in that routine. There's no joy in really being a monk. You can pretend, but you're not fooling anyone. You see, only yourself perhaps. Love, kindness, gentleness, understanding, trust, respect, forgiveness, happiness, acceptance, and caring. Ifa teaches that women are the source of peace on earth. That is the ancient teaching of the elders. Women are the source of peace for humanity. Or peace in your family. Or peace for our children. You see? But in a society that is so sexist and warped, we have very little peace, very little calm, very little normal children. Right? Because she must become the breadwinner and the nurturer. Right? In a nuclear family with no extended family system. That's too much for any human being. I don't care who you are. The word Egbe means heart, I say, or Yoruba, right? It means posse. Your crew. Your support system. Okay? Your friends. Okay. So. Did we practice last week? This week? Even a little bit? An ounce of practice? Those who are here, I shake you. I shake. Can't see your hands? I shake. They're growing. I shake. I shake. Just a little bit. I shake. The goal light?
Because I didn't remember.
The whole thing, yes. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. We want to move right through the process today, okay? How has your week been? Interesting? Challenging? We had a very challenging week. It was very challenging. Yes. Who had a mellow week? Who had a boring week? She's like, very. Very boring. Okay. With Oya so strong, the goddess of winds, her spirit. That's a good proportion of a calm week. All right. Spinal breathing. We're going to move straight through. You recall how to do that? First, let me explain. I never explained it to you really clearly. When you press back like this, your spine curves towards the front, right? Applies pressure to your thymus, which activates the heart and the immune system, the T cells, right? When you pull the butt behind, it pushes in on the solar plexus, gives you energy. Okay? So you want to pull the head back and then curl back, curl, regular Africans back, curl, we'll do 6, back, curl, back, curl, and once more back, curl. Whew. Okay, it's like magic every time. Okay, just shake yourself out, your joints, your limbs, get the stagnant chi out. Okay, silkworm. Ready? So kind of curl up your spine like this. Kind of wriggle from the bottom up to the neck. Wriggle back down, little silkworm. It helps if you see a little silkworm and try to follow it, copy it. That's how martial artists are so great. They copy crane, tiger claw, down. Just wriggle that spine up. Silkworm down. 2 more. Up. Shake it all loose. Down. Downtown. And once more. Good. Down. Okay. Washing machine. You want your spine just to twist, like a washing machine going up, going down. Just kind of twist, rotate. Imagine it going up. And then down, you kind of just twist the shoulders a bit. Up. We'll do 3 of those. Down. Moving your kundalini, your chi, up. And down. That feels good. Okay. We'll do the 6 healing sounds. You show me, I'll follow you. Show me. Me from Missouri. Y'all can start, I'll follow you. Releasing sadness and go. I'm starting with all the sadness. Breathe in the white ray of the white tiger of courage and righteousness. Bathe your lungs in white light. See them bright white. Yes. Feel courageous and righteous. And again, we cleanse our lungs of sadness and depression. Breathe out all your sadness. Whenever you feel depressed throughout your day, just say the sound. It'll pick you right up. And summon the divine white ray into your house of lungs. Bathe them. Let your lungs bask in courage. And feel how courageous you've been in your life. The silent moments between each sound is very, very important. And again, we cleanse our lungs of sadness and grief and depression. Let go of your depression with a magical sound. That's right, Ashi. Breathe out the sick, wet energy of sadness as you breathe in the splendid white ray. Into our lungs, we strengthen our courage as a people. Our courage as parents, as breadwinners, as divine beings. We bathe our spirit of the lungs in white, white tiger. Hear him or her roar. You can make it, Ashi. As we cleanse our kidneys, we grab, doing the divine yoga of the wise. Breathe in and release. Release all your fear, your insecurity. Breathe in the divine, deep blue ray. Wrap this ray around the kidneys. Feel the blue turtle swimming in your kidneys, strong and vital. You will feel energy as you focus the mind in the blue ray of the kidneys. Dream of the blue turtle. We cleanse ourselves of fear. Breathing in blue gentleness. Feel the blue ray just shine on those kidneys as you feel your gentleness. Feel your gentle touch. Your gentle way of speaking to people. Clear yet gentle. Strong yet gentle. And we remove fear a third time with the sound. All wet fear and insecurity leaves you. The sounds of God purify us as we breathe in the blue turtle gentle ray. Feeling very gentle and peaceful. See that color? Call the universal colors to your aid. As we cleanse our livers of anger and resentment, we spread our arms, looking at our right hand, focusing your mind on what you're doing. Never wandering of mind, being very focused, unifying body, mind, and emotion. Lean to your left, please. As you say, feel the heat come out of your liver, like a steam. All that anger. Breathe in the healing green ray to the green dragon within the liver. See the green dragon swimming through your liver, purifying you as you feel forgiveness and kindness in the liver. These emotions strengthen the spirit of the liver. And again, we release our pent-up anger, our fury, our resentment is going to be purified from our vehicles, that God may shine through. Goodbye, anger. We breathe in forgiveness. Its color is green, and its mystical animal is the dragon. See a green dragon in your liver? As we cleanse ourselves of anger. We can be assertive but not angry. And the dragon releases again anger hiding in the liver. We heal ourselves with God's power, not Proctor's and Gamble. Goodbye, anger. I release you. I breathe in the green ray of the sacred green dragon to have you learn forgiveness, tolerance, and kindness. No more negative emotions. We purify you. As we wash the temple within. We now cleanse our hearts. We purify our hearts of cruelty, heartbreak, impulsiveness, and rash action. Focus your mind on what you're doing. Lean to your right as you say the hall sound. Oh, release your cruelty, your sadness of heart. Release high blood pressure. Breathe in the beautiful ruby red ray as you follow that left finger, middle finger of the left hand. You close your eyes to receive the gift of the red ray of the red bird. Feel love in your heart. Feel tolerance and humility of spirit. Be humble. Feel joy. Refresh yourself in your inner joy as we cleanse our hearts as a nation. We do it with the sounds of heaven and the rays of the rainbow. We say, oh. See the sick, hasty energy leaving you. You don't have to be mean. It's okay. Breathe in the beautiful ruby red of the heart. Feel the light in the heart, a flame of love. May your flame never burn out. May it be eternal and warm. Love your own heart and share that love with others. As you bathe the red bird and the red ray of joy, inner peace, and love. Oh, we cleanse our hearts again, Supreme One. We sing your heavenly sounds to cleanse our hearts. Release our haste. Take our haste, our impulsive, rash, cruel nature. And then fill us with your ruby glory of love, inner joy, peace of heart. The red bird sings the song of love and flies to heights of heaven as we call the red ray with our minds to our heart. And the black people's hearts are renewed.